You are awesome, and you're back.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Dan. This is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go. Woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy.
Iron Throne Theories.
We're banging through all of your favorite characters, ours too, on Game of Thrones. Who's going to end up on the Iron Throne as King of Westeros? Jon Snow the King. Long live the King.
Woo! This one's my ideal scenario, guys. Jon Snow, King of Westeros. Jon Snow is the bastard child of Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark. He is one of the heirs to the Iron Throne. He has a rightful claim of it, guys. He has a rightful claim. For this to happen, Daenerys has to die, guys. Let's face it, guys. Besides the White Walkers, Cersei is the biggest evil. She's done. She's got to go. And everyone's got to come together and be like, no. And with Jon Snow having the backing of the North, they're all going to come together. They're going to defeat Cersei. But when they're defeating Cersei, Daenerys, she's going to have to self-sacrifice herself and die. She's not going to sit on that Iron Throne. So obviously, Jon Snow's got to step up. He's got the people. He's got the Targaryen blood and the Stark blood. He's part of two of the most powerful ancient families. The battle, though, that they're all going to fight is a two-front battle. Because you got Cersei's that they got to defeat in Westeros. And then you have the White Walkers that are coming. Yeah. So while Jon Snow is going to defeat those White Walkers, he's going to defeat those White Walkers. And then they're defeating Cersei. But like I said, Daenerys, self-sacrifice. She's going to die. I mean, she can't have an heir, as we know anymore. So she's really no good on the Iron Throne in that sense. Jon Snow has done nothing bad. He's a really good person. They haven't had like a really good person on the throne ever that we've known.
Most bloodlines, they give the next rulership to the male. Jon Snow is the male heir to the House of Targaryen and to the House Stark. So as the dual heads of households, he can therefore lead Westeros and stake his claim. But Cersei's on the throne, you say? Well, that is true. So someone's got to have to win the war for Westeros. You've got the Starks coming from the north, Dorne's down south, the Targaryens and Daenerys are flying from the east, and on the west, you have Theon and his people, with Cersei in the middle on the throne. Who's going to win this war? The north and the south will unite with the west. Those three will form a joint united front. Then you have Cersei and Daenerys who will battle it out, and then the three united sides will conquer. Jon Snow will conquer Westeros. He will humbly say, I do not want to be king, but as heir to both households, he will be king. Jon Snow doesn't really want to seem to lead anybody. He gave up his Lord Commandership of the Night's Watch. He is ceding House Stark to Sansa. I mean, Daenerys is already head of Targaryen. Why is he going to want to assume the role of king of Westeros? Same reason Ned ended up doing it. Because you are most qualified and everybody trusts you and looks to you as their leader. And that's going to happen because Jon Snow, it's his destiny. He's leading the charge against the White Walkers. Now, he's got family to help, Bran, the tree people, and what have you. The Westeros war kind of settles. Jon Snow's looking towards the wall and those White Walkers. He could really care less about who wins this battle. He's going to be going into that war to get enemies and allies, and that's the North, South, and West alliance. It's got to stop the White Walkers. If you stop the White Walkers, you save Westeros, and you win as king. Kind of simple, almost too simple, but we love Jon Snow. We really want to see him end up on top of the Iron Throne, because that means he doesn't die again. He's already died once. We don't need to see Jon Snow die again.
I know there's no reason for us to think there's going to be a happy ending to Game of Thrones, but I'm sorry, Jon Snow, one sexy guy, and we love him, and we think it would just be amazing. Perfect way to end if he's sitting on the Iron Throne. Comment below. Let us know what you think of our Jon Snow Iron Throne King theory. Yeah, kids, yeah. Iron Throne Theories.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan.
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.